the, like, the first tier is not beauty for me, it's ability. Like, before I am female, before I am attractive, before I am dateable, you know, I am a disability, mostly to the outside world. And I have to counteract that before I can even get into how attractive are you or how pretty are you. For young girls, able-bodied or not, you know, the first sort of recognition as a pretty girl or a sexual girl is to be acknowledged by your peers as attractive. And what is the standard way of doing that? You know, if you take out beauty pageants and crap like that, it's having a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a partner. So I went about, you know, getting one of those, not because either of us were particularly attractive, you know, but just to have one for the sake of having one. And it was the same thing with sex and sexuality. Like if I do this, ergo I am normal. You know, if I didn't have the crutches and could walk and still look like this, you know, I doubt I would have the same level of consciousness that I do. I mean, like, I often tell people, like, given my socioeconomic background, you know, I would have been in a sorority, I would have gotten married in my early 20s, I would have, you know, done sort of your status quo, white privileged scenario, and I probably wouldn't have given a second thought. I mean, it's not that I don't think that I'm attractive, it's just that, like, it takes years and years to sort of rise above what's in the mirror for anyone. And what's largely in the mirror for me is issues about, you know, posture and you know, like, what my feet look like when I'm moving around, not necessarily what my hair looks like. I was always attracted to physicality. Like, so my definition of beauty was like a chorus line because everybody was dancing, or like trapeze artists because they were like super mobile, or like I was way into like gymnastics my entire life because that was something that like not your average person could do. So like that just seemed like really aesthetically perfect to me. I wanted to be able to do like cartwheels and handstands, and like that was really like where I, you know, it wasn't dresses or, you know, even though my parents, you know, dressed me very well and I always had like, you know, like whatever the it clothing was. Umbros, like those athletic shorts that once upon a time were like $55 at Macy's. Like, I was not athletic, I did not attend gym, and yet like everybody was wearing these like shiny Umbro shorts. So I made my mother buy me like 3 pairs in like, you know, black, pink, and purple. And I wore them as though I was like some sort of jock athlete, as though I cared about those things. Where like I didn't even, but that's what everybody else was doing. So I was like, okay, I clearly need these shorts. My definition of beauty really like was anchored in soap operas, you know, like specifically Days of Our Lives. Like I was all about like Bo and Hope, and like that was my ideal. So, like, and you know, there weren't any disabled people in soap operas other than people who were temporarily in comas. I wanted, like, pet names. I wanted, like, you know, Fancy Face and Princess, and I wanted to, like, you know, have somebody visit me and, like, bring me flowers and, like, you know, these, like, steamy love scenes that, like, in reality were not even steamy, but, like, at the time you're like, I have to turn this down,